Alright, what's up, Dragon Brew? Today we're going to be playing some Delirium, but there are some new cards here that are a little bit surprising that worked out fantastically well, and this deck managed to go 5-0 in one of the online Magic Online leagues. So let's take a look and see what new cards really made a big difference here. So a lot of this is going to be the usual suspects if you played Delirium before, but you'll notice two things. Well, the new cards, of course, but also there's not really a lot of defense. No burn spells, nothing like that. It's just all gas, no breaks. But we got 4 Violent Urge, because, you know, getting double strike obviously is good. Cenote Scout, so we have another 1-drop to play and can help fill the graveyard. Patchwork Beastie, obviously filling your graveyard is good. Fear of Missing Out to get the double attack steps. Keen-Eyed Curator, while it doesn't fill your graveyard, it can take advantage of everything in the graveyard, and it can slow down a lot of these other decks that are wanting to use their graveyard for a bunch of stuff right now. So, like, the one thing we have for defense, I guess, technically two. We do have more Kansai's, one of the new cards. At the beginning of upkeep, you get to Surveil 1. The cool part here, though, is this counts for 2 different card types, which is super sweet. It's an Elf and a Kindred card, which is nice. The ability on it, you're almost never going to use because you only have 1 Elf in the deck, so meh. But you're mostly playing for the Surveil. Now, it does play a full set of Overprotect. This is the other defensive card, but obviously can be used offensively as well because of the trample. Lluwen, Imperfect Naturalist. This card is so good in here, right? You get to mill 4, put a land or a creature on top of your library, so you get to draw it next turn. Doesn't go into your hand, but it does let you manipulate your graveyard the way you want. And then later in the game, you can pay 5 and get a bunch of 1/1s, which is also fine. We have Breakout, which obviously gets you a haste creature, which is nice because almost everything in here costs 2 or less. Wildfire Wickerfolk, obviously really good once it gets trample, and if you can use Overprotect or Violent Urge on it, fantastic. Tersa Light Shatter, previous versions played 3 or 4 of these. This is down to just 2, and it made room for a bunch of other stuff, so we'll see how this works out. And then I'm playing 1 flavor card, and that's Avatar of Destiny. Now, the other list played an extra more Kansai's here, but you know, we want to play a little flavor and flair, and I like the fact that this is a good card against sweepers. So we'll see how this all works out. Now, before we get into the games, I have to remind you, if you're going to buy any Magic cards, do it over at Tales of Adventure, because you can save money, and you want to save money buying Magic. 5% to be exact if you use my code DRAGON. It's DRAGN. You get to save money, build your collection, and you get to support the channel. But with that business out of the way, why don't we go see if these new cards make Delirium any better? Or is it just as good as advertised? Alright, this seems pretty good. Let's keep it. Oh boy, we are not going to have much time. Yeah, let's just do it. I mean, we're going to have to hope Lewin flips hard and we can just attack with the beastie. Fortunately, they're playing a Fable on turn 1, so that's good. Downside is, it means there's probably, if we were guessing, the 2-mana elf that taps for all colors. Come on, Lewin, don't fail us. Hey! We'll have enchantment land, so we can leave an enchantment, artifact, creature. So let's take Fear of Missing Out. Alright, that worked. We have a Violent Urge. I don't think that's enough. Yep, there's the Bloom Tinder. Decline, because we want to draw this. Oh, man. What are our options here? Even giving this first strike is only 8, 9. I just don't think we can get there, y'all. I really want to, though. I guess I'm going to discard a land. Okay, maybe next turn that can get us there. I mean, we'll be able to attack Double Strike Trample twice. We're just going to have to hope when they play their Vivid dude, they just don't hit hard here. Okay, Sapling Nursing's like the lightest thing they could have. Could still be a fetch land, obviously. Yes, there's more blockers here, but that was the best case scenario. Alright. Okay. This is still winnable. I'm just going to decline and draw. Alright. And then we're just gonna attack, I think. Alright, they'll block the fear of missing out. So we can let this trample for 1. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then they could block again. Yeah, I think we still have to do it. Oh, it actually gets double strike. Never mind, it's way more than that. Yeah, that's going to do it, even if they block here. Yep. Whew, okay, I was a little concerned. Honestly, I think this is a case where had we been on the draw, we could have been in way more trouble. I think we got lucky there being on the play. Alright, we got to keep this, right? I mean, if it was 3 Thornspire Verge, no, but since we have a Stomping Ground, we can keep it. And they start with a Llanowar. Not sure, I guess, well, we'll see. I don't know if I want to fear missing out, if I want to roll into a Lluwen or something here. Okay, well, that already takes care of 2, and we drew more Cant's Eyes. Damn. I kind of want to do this. Oh, that sucked. That was not what we were aiming for. The good news is we can get to Delirium next turn just with fear of missing out, so that's fine. We could discard a land and get there. Not to mention, we can also just see what Patchwork BC does. Wow, opponent just leveled up and did nothing else? That seems suspicious. I don't trust that. Something's up. Okay, Artifact in the Yard takes care of that bit of business. Though I would have liked to have had that card. Alright, I'm going to discard a Curator, I guess. And find a land. Alright. Okay, opponent, I guess whatever you're going to do, I'm going to see it now for 5 mana. Dinosaur. Oh, no. Bonehorde Dracosaur, maybe? Oh, what's... They're checking our creatures out. Is there a dinosaur that fights? No, that thing was from a core set a while ago. Okay. That's tough, but not unreal. Opponent's at 10. We can get through 6 at a minimum. Actually, we should be okay, because this gives trample and we can get a second attack step. So I think we're fine. Let's just draw. In case it's the double strike thing. Oh, well, that's even better. Never mind. Good thing we just drew the card, huh? Alright, go attacking. And that should take care of it. Wow, they're blocking like that. I guess it doesn't really matter. As long as the 4 got through, this is going to be 7, 10. Yeah, alright. Sweet. Yeah, the only thing I could think is this was some type of, like, Gruul Ramp, Smuggler Surprise type deck, and they just didn't get a chance to build their mana. Though, the inclusion of the Innkeeper's Talent's a little curious, so I probably don't know what their deck was. I'm going to mulligan this on the draw. Well, that's worse. Sometimes things aren't meant to be. Oh, geez, really? Well, not having more threats is bad. Oh no, why am I drawing so much land? I mean, hopefully haste creatures can get it done. I don't know. I don't have anything else to lean on. All right, Lewin, you're something. You know, sure, let's do it. All right. I assume this means if they don't have removal, they're just going to be Day of Judgment next turn. Whoa, they're doing some blink action. That's the only reason you'd be playing that card. Okay, good to know, though. What is that guy? Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, exile something and return it. Oh, okay. So it's just a whole deck themed around that. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and Lluwen here. Artifact creature, instant sorcery. So we already have that, and we just get to take a land. I'm just gonna decline. That's that's kind of one of the saddest piles we've had so far. All right, didn't think the opponent was gonna block, but you know I'll take what I can get here. I guess we gamble. The opponent's playing sweeper, so be it. All right, I'll leave a Terse on. That's the best thing we could have on top if there is a sweeper. We'll have Tersa plus 2 mana up to cast something. Nice. Yeah, I don't know what the opponent was cooking, but it was about to be something crazy. I tell people all the time, I don't want chat in my games. I just don't. I don't play any online games where I have to communicate with the other people vocally or even a text box. But for Arena, every once in a while, I wish it existed so I could ask the opponent, like, what was in your deck and what was going on, because I'm really curious. Ooh, okay, let's try it. I think you're supposed to mulligan this, but every once in a while, you just got to try to go for it, right? Sure. Let's play this. Probably a bad time to gamble on this hand against a goblin deck, but is what it is. In for a penny, in for a pound. We already made up our decision. Yep. Next turn is going to hurt a lot. But not much we can do about it. Oh, are they thinking about discarding here? That's good for us if so. I was thinking they were just going to, like, shoot Curator for 2, sack a Firebrand. Oh, they're actually playing Collective Inferno. Look at that. Yeah, I will block. Thanks. I'm gonna try Wicker Folk. Just because there's a chance we could give it first strike and pick off something. But, I mean, they could also just sack the Firebrand and kill the Wicker Folk. Which, if I were them, I would probably do here. Okay, that makes sense. Boggart. When it is, look at the top 4 cards and put a mountain or... Oh, yeah, that's fine. What are you getting? A mountain. Uh-oh. I would thought they would have had plenty of land. That's concerning. All right. I think we have to take 2 here. I don't think it matters what we put this on. Tersa, we're going to discard probably both of the Morkant's eyes because we're just not in the line of work for those to do. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, we had no chance here, y'all. That's brutal. I mean, maybe they have another Collective Inferno they want to play here or something. But yeah, that's bad. Not sure it could have been worse. Would you like to discard and draw with your Grease Wrench Goblin first? Alright, I'll try. I'm your Huckleberry. Okay, so we still take 4. And then they could finish us if they have the burn spells in hand. Oh boy. Alright. Here's hoping it's something good. You know, Wildfire Wicker Folk ain't the worst thing we could have found, I'll tell you that. So if we attack... Actually, we need 7 cards in the yard. So I would have to play the Violent Urge first to be able to maybe get to replay something. But there's only 1, 2, 3 quality cards worth replaying. Oh, wait. This gives double strike. Hold on. No, that's only going to be 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I think the plan here has to be just attack with Tursa and hope we get to do something good. I mean, like, this is kind of all we can do, which sucks, but I got nothing else. Okay, you know, hope they don't have a lightning strike. All right. Do you got it? If so, I'm dead. Looks like they do. Nope, nope. They had a bunch of goblins, though. So that still puts them within shooting range. Literally. How squad heavy? No! Is this how we lose? I mean... It's the best we can do. We're at 2. Oh! Are you serious? We have to get the Violent Urge then, right? Is what we're just hoping to hit here? Because we can't win by not attacking, because we just drew way too many lanes. Alright. Oh, we didn't. We got more Kansai's. Alright, we lose. GG's. Kept a bad hand and still almost got there, though. Also, I'm going to work on some lists for Collective Inferno, but I don't think this is the way to do it. The opponent, if this was some other actual goblin or some other removal spell, they would have just won this game a long time ago. Because this was an enchantment, I kind of got to sit around longer than I should have, realistically. Yeah, let's keep it. Can we outrace chocobos? That is a real question. And I don't even know at all what the answer is. Oh, well, never mind. I was about to say, I guess there's a world if we can get this to a 2-2 and give it +1 in first strike, but they'll just play a land next turn, and that plan's going to be out the door, unfortunately. But I guess also, fortunately, they're not doing much else right now. So there's that. Do I just take 2 and go for Lluwen here and have max blockers? I kind of hate it, but I also kind of don't. Land, instant creature, and we missed anyway. Dang it. I'm just going to decline, leave all those in there. Like, a land wouldn't be bad, but we are at 3. We have instants. I guess, it's not really going to cut it. They have black mana over there. Interesting. Alright. Taking 5, because it's not worth, or 4, it's not worth blocking here. Alright, got an artifact in the yard. That helps a lot. That will cure a great many ills. So now, the question is, what do we go for here? I think we... I kind of want to go for Fear of Missing Out, because it gives us a chance of just outright winning. At least next turn. So, I'm going to do that. And we'll just see what's up. Discarding... if I'm not going to do that, let's just discard this Knucklehead. I was thinking there was a chance I might use this on defense, but I'm just going to play this. Go to 9. It's effectively a chump blocker here. And, of course, we found a land. Alright, I'm going to get some chip damage in. Hoping to find one of our trampler dudes with the breakout next turn. Assuming we even have fear of missing out. Like, this plan might just get blown up to pieces. But we can only do what we can do. Yep. I mean, if that thing gets doubled up or trampled or whatever, we're wrecked anyway. So, can't really worry about that. But the Cenote Scout might turn out to be a good investment. Looks like it's going to be take 1 damage to prevent at least 7. So, that's pretty good. Not mad about that. Oh, nope. They went and got another swamp, which feels like they probably have... Oh, no, because that does trample. Yeah. Yeah, about that. Alright, I think we're still on the same plan. Alright, we're at 1. 2. Decline. Alright, so we just straight up drew the card. That doesn't suck. If we give this double strike... They have too many blockers. Or I need another land to give something else. Yeah. Darn it. Oh well. We'll attack anyway. What else are we going to do? I mean, just got to give it a chance. Like, I think it still works though, right? Because it's 10. And then whatever else comes behind it. So, that's fine. Oh, that's actually the best case scenario, because they blocked it with the littlest thing. Nope, they're going to go the other way. Alright, so we make this a 5. So it goes to 3. Don't think we're still going to get there. That's tough. We tried our best, though. We gave it the college try, as they say. Yeah, because they can put it on the blocker, sadly. Yep, we're going to be just a little short. Just barely. Man, if we'd have been one more turn or had another land, we could have won there. Because anything else with haste would have gotten us through. Yep. All right. Oh, wait. Oh, we have double strike. I forgot. Sometimes I just forget. I'm looking at numbers and going like, oh, I only have 5. They have 4. They'll have 3 left. And it's like, oh no, because I actually get to attack again, and the first strike damage actually kills the Explorer. So yeah, I feel like we stole one there because the opponent had a whole mess of stuff going on and didn't even need it. We had the exact right cards, I guess. All right, let's keep it. I don't think I've cast... Oh, no, maybe I've cast Morcan Size once. Can't remember. Some of these games have been real fast. Opt. Okay. Take action. We have a creature in the yard. I think I'm going to break out just because I don't want to use Fear of Missing Out and discard anything here. Not the best setup. Man, yeah, we'll take this. I don't think this is Lessons. If it was, if I thought it was, I probably would have taken the Keen-Eyed Curator. Oh, it is definitely not Lessons. Strategic Betrayal. Sure, get rid of this guy. Fortunately, while that is good against us, it is not our entire game plan. I'm going to get rid of just this, and that's a little aggressive there, but put this in and play tapped on red, green, I guess? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. We have Thornspire Verge anyway. I know playing previous versions of Delirium, I've survived multiple strategic betrayals. So, oh wait, is this gonna... No, it's not nearly enough, right? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. But Lluwen could get us closer. Oh, Lluwen. You almost did it. Instant sorcery land. Decline. We need all those. Oh, wait, actually. Oh, no, because it's just instants already. Dang it. All right, sure. In the turn. At least we can protect something. Give it indestructible. So that's not bad. In case something goes crazy here. Bandit's talent? No! Oh, sure. What do I get rid of? Oh, gosh. I guess it has to be Violent Urge, right? Because if they have a removal spell, we want to protect something here. Oh, if that's all they're doing, then we're good. Yeah, we just get to give something a bonus and get in there. 6, 7, 8, 9? Yeah, all right. We'll take some Exaxes. Okay, weird. Yeah, that one felt like it was getting away from us. And then, I don't know, Strategic Betrayal didn't matter. And we just got in there. Lewin's pretty good for this list, though, y'all. Like, it's pretty exceptional. Just being able to have instant Delirium sometimes. I mean, even there, we were one off. But, like, if any of those is anything else, right? They could have really turned that around. Okay, let's keep... We got more can size. We got Lewin. We got both of them, 2 of the 3 new cards. Really, it's 2 new cards. I don't expect us to realistically get to play Avatar Destiny. I just want to try it out. Well, I kind of want to keep that. Especially considering Lewin and Wicker Folk could do some things. I'm going to go ahead and use Lewin here. Just so if there's a land, I could put it on top and give us some options. And that still leaves us at Delirium, which is nice. Wait. Artifact, creature, instant, enchantment? Why does it say 5 for Delirium? Artifact, creature, sorcery, enchantment. Oh, because it's kindred. Oh, that's cool. I forgot about that. We actually have kindred cards again because of Lorwyn. That's fun. All right. And then... That's crazy. Opponent's going to 2-for-1 Lewin. If so, that's a big win for this deck. Like, not even exaggerating. Oh, they just did that to see if it would block? No blocks, I guess. Yeah, definitely should have let me block first. Wait, so you gave me the opportunity to block, but then you're still going to waste a removal spell on it? I mean, I guess so. If it was like deal 2 when I block, then, you know, maybe you kill the scout there, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that's what they were hoping for. Some situation like that. Interesting. Alright. Well, we have Delirium already. So this is 3, 4, 5, 10, 11. Not enough. There's no lands in the yard either. I think I'm just going to go with this. And just get those in there as is. And the opponent was having to use 2 mana removal spells and stuff to get rid of targeted things. So if they had just like a lightning strike, I assume they would have just played it to get rid of a thing. Show off. You got it. Okay, they didn't get rid of Wicker Folk. That's good for us. That's real good. We just have to find one more point somewhere. Or they end up, you know, chump blocking with a bunch of stuff, and that's okay too. In all reality, though, I probably shouldn't have attacked with Lluwen, but it's probably not going to affect much. A land is not particularly what we wanted, but doesn't suck entirely. Because we can still play this. Discard this. Oh, that's nice. If we're not dead next turn. This at least puts the opponent in like, hey, you got a block phase. You can always just chump block Lewin. And then we have to make a decision. Oh, sick. That's actually the best case scenario for us. Hell yeah. Alright, if the opponent has the cards in hand, we lose. If they don't, we win. It's that simple. That's a good sign for us. Yep. What do you got? I mean, I guess you could double the power of something? No, that's not even going to come close. Yep, we go to 5. Excellent. Get in there. And a free breakout. Nice. One of the other upsides to Lewin that we have to really consider is that Lewin is a 1-3. So if you play that on turn 2, hit Delirium, do your thing, even if you chump block with it, it can stop a lot of stuff on turn 2. Or turn 3. Which is actually pretty good to buy you enough time to set up things. Because a lot of times this deck just needs one turn to come out of nowhere. Yeah, I think we have to keep this. Let's go ahead and just play this tapped and see what we can do. Is he? Sure. That's cute. Probably doesn't get us where we want to go if this is the Reanimator Demon pile thing, but we'll see. Because now the opponent doesn't know about Avatar Destiny. Well, now they got it. Yep. Even if you don't know what I want it for, you just take that because it's the scary card. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Have some unknown cards in hand for a little bit. We already have a creature in there. Don't have an instant, though. Yeah, this is the Demon Reanimator thing. Alright. So, how much damage can we get at next turn? 3, 4... Oh, well, actually, there you go. No need to do all that math. We can just take care of that. Oh, wait, no, but we have to have Delirium first. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, right? Because this is going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, it's exactly either way. So we're good regardless. All right. Yep. And we get an extra point from the Wicker Folk. Did we? Yep. Oh, no, we're one attack short. Darn it. I mean, sweep the board because you got it. Yeah. So yeah, I could have won this if I'd have just held on to the actual Wicker Folk and then just double strike after the fact. It's what I should have done. But such is life. Might as well do it. If you just have another sweeper, so be it. Alright, that's fine. Alright, cool. Still got there. That was on me because I wasn't thinking. I miscalculated the math. Like, this only can give double strike if you have Delirium when you cast it. Like, this was the card that got us to Delirium. So that was like the weird quirk in there. But either way, deck was still fast enough you didn't have to worry about it. And that's a big deal because I expect you're going to see a lot of this deck. So having the haste creatures and stuff is generally going to be one of the things that helps you out here. Okay, let's keep it. I'm kind of surprised. Like, I would think the draws for this would be a little more clunky than they are, but they really haven't been. Yeah, to the yard with you. Oh, that's so good. That makes it so easy to hit with Lluwen here. Yep, got there. No, wait, did we? No, we only got 3. Oh, I'm going to decline. Darn it. How did we miss there? It was just all regular creatures. It was lands and creatures. Oh my gosh, that sucks. And another land does not get us there. Dang it. All right, Tursa. Discard a land. I don't hate that. I mean, the only thing I could have discarded there to get there would have been a instant, and I'd rather have this for whatever unknown scenarios that are incoming. Sure, you got it. Dang it! Why are all these lands here? What's going on, man? I mean, we at least have Tursa, but there's no instance. God, that's brutal. Oh, and we removed an artifact, so we're actually further away. That's funny. All right, well, everybody's in. Sure, Cenote Scout, we at least get to play you, so that's cool. All right, we'll use this just to keep things going. All right, play the Scout. Draw another land. Are you serious? Bro, what? All right, Ouroboros. You're staring down the barrel of a lot of cards here, friend. And another instant we could have used going to the yard. Golly, this is a rough go, y'all. All right, everybody's getting in there. Oh, perfect. Thank you. At least we found something worthwhile here. All right. Sounds good. Whew. I guess it's a solid win over Golgari Midrange, but man, we had to like... that was... Lluwen, that's the first time Lluwen didn't help us out in that scenario. Usually, if you get turn 1 Beastie, flip something, turn 2 Lluwen, you're real close to getting to Delirium, but somehow we just never hit it with all that. But hey, still a win, so you can't complain. Yeah, so this version's really interesting because you don't really have any defense, right? We're not playing any removal spells or whatever. We're just saying, whatever your plan is, we're going to try to be as fast as you are, right? Whether that's first striking stuff, trampling over things. It does at least have a full set of over protect so that way you can obviously protect your stuff. I don't really hate it. The Morkant's Eyes is very interesting because normally in this spot previously, I think we were playing the Brynhilder's whatever, the enchantment, the saga from Final Fantasy, right? And that was actually pretty good. Getting access to another card, it counts as a creature and an enchantment. So that was solid. But these have now kind of replaced that. And I don't know if I like that or not. I do like that it surveils to get your draws to a better quality. So yeah, it's probably fine. And it does count for 2 different types in the yard. So love that. Outside of that, though, I think if you don't want to play the Morkant's Eyes, playing Brynhilder, whatever, is still... What is... Hold on. Because I'm using the wrong name, and people will be like, but it's this. Summon Brynhilder. So it is just Brynhilder. Okay. For some reason, I thought it had another part of its name. All right. So yeah, Summon Brynhilder. You can just play that if you want to. The one Avatar's Destiny, if you want to cut it, feel free to cut it. I think it's cool to have, and it's going to surprise some of your opponents at some point, and it's a one-of. It's not a big deal. It's a little bit of wrath protection as well, so if your opponent sweeps the board, you get a creature back out of the yard, this goes to your hand. Not the worst thing. But yeah, overall, this was actually really good. I think we only lost 1 or 2 games, so no real complaints there. It's probably oddly better than the previous version we played, and those were pretty good. So yeah, I don't know, y'all. I say give it a go if you want to. Link's going to be over on Moxfield. Check it out. If you like playing Delirium, go for it. Lewin's actually pretty dope. But that's all of you for now. We'll see you next time.